Hello everybody, it's Daniel here, and oh my god, is it hot outside. I feel really bad for actually leaving this to the evening because I did want to do a longer video today, but it's just too damn warm, and you just can't commentate like this. It's just too hot. My room is like a furnace when this happens, so... Oh, bloody hell. I think I'll do a live commentary tomorrow morning to kind of make up for it, but anyways... Got something I want to talk about today, and it's the scattergun for Scout, the backscatter. I never actually mentioned it when I was doing update coverage, because I kind of got enthralled with the rocket launcher for Soldier, and I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that everything else was at it, because I just love that thing with the parachute so much. Like, it's great. But I'm actually using the new scattergun here. I also managed to get the mutated milk, which, oh, I'm so happy about. I mean, it's milk with bread and tumors, what more do you want? But yes, the new scattergun with Scout, you get mini crits from behind, and you have less shots than usual with only 4, and you have a wider spread. Been playing about this with quite a bit, and a couple of things I found out with it. If you're playing payload with this, it works better for defense because you have a lot of space to actually work with. Outside of that, it works really well in King of the Hill maps because you're kind of just running about all over the place, and it's generally chaotic. It's like Harvest, for example, people are just running about everywhere, and no one really knows what they're doing half the time. So it just works wonders in those kind of chaotic moments. Main problem with this is, though, that the fact that you have a less spread and less ammo means that when it comes to those chaotic moments, it's really just difficult to actually try and hit someone, because you're running all over the place, and it's very difficult just to land those shots. Like, I managed to get a couple of them off here, but in other situations I've had, it's genuinely just incredibly difficult to use it. And I think it is because of that reduced, the increased spread when you fire. Like, you do have to be really right up in their back for this. It's essentially Scout is Spy now, because we seem to be swapping all our classes these days. So that's apparently what this does, and it does work really well when you get it off right, but dear god, you have to be right up behind them. The best thing I've actually found for using this scattergun is if you sneak up on a heavy, you can just kill them outright in 3 shots, and that's kind of fantastic. Normally it would take about 4, and 4 shots to kill a heavy, that's kind of chancing it if you're right up in their back like that. Like, they'll probably turn and kill you at that stage. 3 is just enough where they'll notice after the second shot, but you have just enough time to finish them off. So that's kind of fantastic, and it really does shine now. Like, it's actually great at getting rid of them. For snipers as well, they never know what hits them because it kind of just one-shots them. It does 135 damage max when you get the mini crit like right in their back and land all the pellets. So that's kind of fantastic when you do land it. But for the most part, though, and I have to say I kind of prefer the regular scattergun because, well, things are a bit chaotic in TF2. It's very hard to land the shots on the back, and you genuinely feel that you got a bit lucky with this weapon sometimes. Like, if an enemy turns and runs away from you. It really actually does kind of encourage that, keep staring at your enemy, don't turn your back on them. Because you will just die horrifically if, you let a scout chase you with this gun. Because they're worse than pyros with this thing. They want to chase you, they have motivation to do it. But it really does feel like there's a lot of luck left up to this weapon. But I still kind of think it's pretty cool, because this is very much a different feeling scattergun. Which I'm genuinely surprised by, because we have so much variety in terms of scattergun with Scout now. It used to be a bit samey, but then we got the soda popper changed and whatnot. The soda popper, did I just say that? Oh god. Soda popper, yo, diddity dog. Okay, I'm just gonna drop that, and let's pretend that didn't happen. But it feels quite unique, and it definitely fits into Scout's loadout of different scatterguns, and it is genuinely fun to use. Like, when you get those back shots off from people successfully, it feels great, and it really works well on defense. Not so much offense, because, well, let's face it, sentries are all over the place. But it does work well when you're kind of just playing a more, defending a position. You can kind of just run out, do a quick strike, and get a guy. By the way, that sniper already headshot me twice. That's the reason I thought. I don't normally do that, but my god, he was making my life difficult. Something else I found out with this weapon is that it really does not pair well with the bonk, which is quite surprising in all honesty, because bonk encourages going behind people because you're invincible for a short time, and then you just kind of run back up towards them and shoot them in the back. If people spot you running with this thing and bonk, they're just relentless. They hunt you down till you're dead. And maybe I just had absolutely no luck with it, but I think people are just really out to get you if you try and bonk past them. I really don't think that works too much these days. I don't use the bonk too often myself, but I did want to try it specifically for this weapon. And dear god, it was just dreadful. It really was. So that might just be bad experience, but personally, I don't think it works too well with the bonk. You'd much rather something with the milk, because you're taking a couple of shots as you get past them, and if you milk them, Milk them, oh god. Then you put milk on them, and then you heal it up thanks to mini crits. You get quite a bit of health back, so that's actually really handy. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the new weapon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll bring you something longer tomorrow. It's just incredibly hot right now. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and thank you.